Welcome back, everybody. As you can probably tell from the title, we are here for Survival Minecraft in what will be the last episode on this realm. So a little backstory, I started this realm about a year ago with my younger brother and then my coworker who ended up joining us. And it's been fun. As you can see here, we've built a lot of things like the wizard house, a couple of town centers, a fire watch tower, and I honestly don't regret any moment of it. But collectively, I think we all got to a point where with the new updates coming out and having to search far and wide to be able to enjoy the new features, we slowly begin to realize that maybe a new realm and a new survival season is just what we need to get the inspiration flowing again. And it's not saying that we're necessarily bored of this world, it's just, I think we're all just looking for a change of pace, and we've explored so much of this world, it kind of puts us in a spot where we just need something different. Part of that being moving out of our comfort zones. As you can see kind of by this realm, I do build in a very similar style across all builds. And with this new season of Survival Minecraft, I'd really like to push the limits of what I'm capable of. I do love this world and what it's given me, mainly being a creative outlet to explore new building techniques, as well as 240 subscribers on YouTube, and approaching nearly 40,000 views across YouTube videos and shorts. And this doesn't necessarily mean that this world is gone forever. I am pondering the idea of potentially returning one day to finish out this property, as I still have plans for it. However, I think it's time for myself, for you guys, and for the rest of the members on the realm to start fresh in a brand new world with all the fun features of the newest updates. So as we stand on top of the wizard house and look upon our property in the nighttime, let's take a more cinematic look at the Season 1 Survival Minecraft realm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the new Survival World Season 2. Now, before you get excited, this has probably already been rated, but we're going to check it anyway. And I say it's already been rated because we did have Uberfine13 already join, I think. And I believe he already rated this, and he definitely did. Yeah, he already rated this. Unfortunately, we can't start off with a nice desert temple, but that's okay. We are in our new world on the newest update of 1.20, and we scouted the seed out a little bit already, so I already know where I'm going. I already have a direction in mind. I have an area where I want to build. We did not scout out for diamonds or anything like that. It was purely a scout of the seed in and of itself to make sure that it had the things that we want. So we'll start our journey with a long trip about 1,000-ish blocks away to our new build site. Also, I hope I'm going in the right direction. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I'm pretty sure. It appears we have ran out of food. We'll take a quick break and get some wood so we can make a crafting table and start the bare essentials. And as you noticed, I am going to use the traditional crafting menu as opposed to the preloaded. I'm going to try it and see how I like it for a little while. Okay, this isn't looking terribly familiar. Well, there's another portal would probably be smart. Oh, well, thank you there, we're fine. Makes the start of this world a heck of a lot easier. So as we run scarily through the forest, I'll give you the plan of this season's build. For now, I'm not going to expose what the big project will be, but there will be a massive project that we are working on. Some of you have probably already eliminated one project idea that I had, if you are very attentive. Oh no, goodness, no, I'm not where I think I am. So that's something. Why don't we bunker down in this village, sleep the night away, and then continue on? There we go. We can sleep the night away, reevaluate in the morning. Maybe I'm in the complete wrong direction. Who knows? Ah, yes. Okay, I believe we are here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our new location where we will start out Season 2 of Survival Minecraft. This is our lake all to ourselves, and it looks like there's even a cave right there, which is really cool. So this is where we will start Season 2. We'll place our bed first and foremost, so that if we die, we spawn back here instead of getting lost. So we'll start by getting some basic tools, start making our farm so we can grow crops, and then I'll start gathering resources so that we can make our starter house. First things first, we need some stone, because I am not dealing with wooden tools. And conveniently, we have a small cave right over here, which I didn't even know existed. Sporadically, I've decided to move the location of our starter base. I think I found a better area for it. This is a cool plot of land for something else maybe, but I think the style I'm building this land wouldn't suit that. Instead of forcing you guys to watch me make this starter house, I'll cut to when it's all finished. I'll have just this little section built, and then I'll get working on the bigger section after for episode 2. I do want to give you guys an update as to where we are in the house before we finish it. I decided to build the entire thing instead of just a smaller section, so in 3, 2, 1. This is what we're looking at the house so far. As you can tell, it is a Viking style, although I will spoil it. We are not going for a Viking style throughout the entire season. But you would walk up, these would be the front steps. You will walk into this little room, which will have some stuff, I don't know, maybe an armor stand, a chest with emergency supplies, some decorations. And then this spot will be the main area, so it'll be maybe 2 floors, but for now it'll be 1, and we'll have all of our storage on one wall, our crafting and stuff, maybe a little enchantment corner, and then some decorations as well. And then it'll have a taller ceiling with a little elevated part of the roof, which will look really cool. This is inspired back from my original realm that I created, where it was my Viking town hall in the center of the village. So without further ado, let's see what it looks like when this thing's finished. Okay, before I show you guys the house, I do want to apologize for the pacing of this video, how choppy it is, and just overall the quality of it. I was totally unprepared for this video. Halfway through it, I just didn't have anything to say, and then Uberfine joined. We did some, caving together that wasn't super interesting. But I did finish the house, and I did a lot more than expected off camera. So let's show you the finished build. And here we have it. This is our Viking longhouse, if you will. Initially, that's what I built it in my realm from 2 realms ago. If you take a walk inside, you have this little front deck situation. Nice double doors. This is the small room we were initially building in the beginning. As you can see, the interior is not done at all. I literally just finished the exterior of it. This is the interior. That'll house our storage, our crafting, and all that like I talked about. There's even a little section of the roof that's raised up. We might make a little platform up there so that you can go and check it out and whatnot. But this is it. It's a lot of stripped logs, a lot of brown, too much brown, so we'll have to add some color in there just to shake it up a bit, but this is what we're working with so far. On the topic of building more, we made farms, and that is huge for me because I never make farms in the start of a survival world. Now this is another throwback to Uberfine 13's original realm, where I had a 3-tier farm system with different crops at each level. So as you can see here, the first level is potatoes, we move up to wheat, and then the final tier, we have carrots. I'm still trying to grow this in because I don't have enough. And this is all custom terraformed cliffs by myself. Very happy with how this turned out. I had a vision and I executed it on exactly how I wanted to. And I also started growing some sugarcane along the shore here. There's not too much else to walk you through. From the caving that Uberfine and I did, we did get a decent amount of iron. He also found a diamond that he gave to me, and we also picked up a gold axolotl for our journeys proceeding forward. But let me know what you think of the Viking longhouse as our starter build. Let's take a walk across the lake so I can give you a really awesome perspective of it. This starter base looks really awesome from different angles. And this is probably my favorite angle of the entire base. You really get an awesome sense of the placement, and especially with the trees around it, it just looks really, really cool. This is probably my favorite starter base I've ever done in Minecraft, and I'm very excited to continue forward. I know I've talked a lot about different themes and different build styles. I do have one project in mind that I'd like to do, and instead of hiding it from you guys, I'll tell you. That project is the Skyrim themed, with a Markarth-like city and potentially dwarven caves and ruins underneath. Although I do have to say this Viking longhouse is really kind of swaying me towards making it a Viking themed. And still working on the Markarth City. That is a huge project that I want to take on. But nevertheless, I do apologize for the jankiness of this episode, and episode 2 will be way more structured, and I'm going to try a couple of different things with editing yet again. I do think the changes that I'm making to the editing are pretty apparent, and I think it just makes it a lot more interesting to watch as opposed to me just talking your ears off. Let me know what you'd like to see for episode 2. I think we'll do some caving and potentially even enter the nether as we prepare to go to the end. We're trying to get Elytra wings as soon as possible and then gear up so that we can face the Wither boss. This season is all about taking on bigger projects, and those are 2 key essential things that we need. So for now, if you enjoyed and you're excited for season 2, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoyed any part of this video, definitely consider giving it a like. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Peace out.